The great thing about running is you can just step outside your door and go. But it's worth your time to take a few minutes to warm up your body. It makes for a better run and helps you avoid injury in the long run. My name is Dr. Robin Armstrong. I'm a chiropractor at Willowbrook Chiropractic in Langley. And today I'm going to show you a few simple movements you can do to warm up before you run. Now, I sometimes like to go for, 2 to 5 minute jog, just nice and easy and light first before I do these movements, but you can also do them at home before you go out for your run. So I like to start with the ankles, just doing some ankle rolls in one direction and then the other on both sides. This just makes the ankles a little bit more flexible, ready to absorb the ground reaction force when we're running. We also need to plant our toes and lift our toes up as we're going. So I like to do a little bit of that. So coming up on the balls of the feet, onto the toes, and then sitting back, lifting the toes, coming onto the heels. So going up and then back a few times like that. Warming up for that plantar flexion and the dorsiflexion. And then I like to open up the hip with a few hip swings. So you can just really gently let the hip swing. Use the momentum to open up the hip flexors, engage the glutes a little bit, and you do both sides. It's also nice to go in and out, adduct and abduct. You don't quite have as much momentum with this one, but again, just try and let it be loose, opening up the groin and the outside of the hip, both sides. And then I like to open up the hips in external and internal rotation. So just take it easy on this one. Don't force it, but you're going to imagine you're stepping over a gate. So we're going to go up, out, back and down, and then reverse it. You're going to go up, in, forward and down. So just external rotation, stepping over that gate, internal rotation, stepping over the gate. Again, both sides. And then I like to do a few walking lunges and then add a bit of a twist. So we're going to step forward in a lunge, twist to one side and then the other, change legs, lunge and twist. And you can do a few of those walking along, getting that rotation component that we need for running. Then we'll start to get a little bit more dynamic. We're going to do a few hops. So we're going to twist from side to side with our hips as we hop. So just going to jump to one side and then the other and go a little faster. Just starting to warm up that rotation through the hips and warm up the calves. And then you can just go straight up and down, hopping on the calves, on the toes, warming up the calves. So these are just a few simple things that you can do to warm up your lower body especially, prepare for your run, and help avoid injury. We post regular content under Willowbrook Chiropractic on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. You can book online with us at willowbrookchiropractic.com. If you have any questions about what I've talked about here today, please feel free to ask myself, Dr. Robin Armstrong, or Dr. Jody Freedman. We're always happy to help.